While the rise of Black Friday and Cyber Monday sales in Australia are great news for struggling retailers, consumers are being warned to look out for deals online that are too good to be true. It's the old saying, if it looks too good to be true, generally it is. Joining us live from Canberra is ACCC Deputy Chair Delia Rickard. Delia, these American-style shopping events are becoming a lot more popular these days. What can people do to make sure they don't fall victim to a scam?
Well, there's a few things you can do. Shop at trusted shops that you know and you've shopped at before, and you make sure you've put the right URL in, because we are seeing a huge increase, an explosion really, in online scams, whether they're on fake websites they've set up just to scam, or they've sometimes managed to do a pretty good imitation of a real website. Also, we're seeing them on classified sites like Gumtree, and an explosion on social media. I think we've had around 8,000 complaints so far this year and over 4 million reported lost, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. And the other thing to remember, not just is the price too good to be true, but look at how they're asking you to pay. If they're asking you to pay via a bank transfer or cyber currency, gift cards, any of those things, it's a tip-off, it's likely to be a scam.
Often these scammers will attack the vulnerable, as they do. Often it's older Australians. What can people do if they do fall victim to some of the online scams?
Look, hopefully, if you're shopping online, it's a good idea to pay with a credit card or through something like PayPal, because you've got a better chance if you contact your bank or PayPal ASAP, so as soon as you know you've been scammed, of getting some money back. So that's probably the most important thing to do. Shop through known and trusted shops, or, go back to the old bricks and mortar shops. They have some good deals as well.
What rights do people have when they shop online?
If somebody's selling goods into Australia, you have all your rights under the consumer law. So you have the right, if the goods aren't fit for purpose, they don't match their description, don't do what they say they're meant to do, don't turn up, then you have a right to a refund, a replacement or a repair, depending upon the nature of the fault. Now, it's much easier to enforce those rights with Australian retailers and online stores than it can be for overseas shops. So if you are shopping in an overseas site, have a look at what their returns policies are and their refunds policy. So if you shop from a trusted shop, they've got a good returns policy, that's a better way of protecting yourself.
Finally, on this Sunday morning, we don't want to scare people, we don't want to scare Australians. Is your advice more to be aware than alarmed?
Look, my advice is to be aware, take care, and if you're shopping at on a site that you're not familiar with, you don't know about, don't spend more than you can afford to lose.
Absolutely, good advice, and buy locally if you possibly can and help the local economy. Delia, thanks for joining us.